Imagine this. You're sitting across from someone you care about. The conversation is flowing, the connection is real, and in that moment, you feel like the most important person in the world. Now fast forward a few weeks, months, or even years. Do you think they'll remember that moment? Do you think they'll remember you? What if I told you there's a way to leave a lasting impression, not just on someone you care about, but on everyone you meet? A way to be unforgettable, not because of what you say or do, but because of how you make people feel. Welcome to Mindful Stoicism. Today we're diving into the secrets of being unforgettable. This isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about mastering yourself, understanding human connection, and creating a life that leaves a mark. Are you ready to transform the way people see you and the way you see yourself? Let's dive in. Part 1. Be a person of presence. Let's start with the most important rule. Be a person of presence, not pressure. Most people think being unforgettable is about doing big things, buying expensive gifts, planning grand gestures, or always being the center of attention. But here's the truth. True connection happens in the small moments. When you're with someone, be fully there. Put your phone away. Look them in the eye. Listen, not just to reply, but to understand. When you speak, let your words matter. Be calm, steady, and confident. Think about the people you remember most in your life. Were they the ones who talked the most? Or were they the ones who made you feel seen, heard, and valued? Here's an example. Imagine you're on a date. Instead of trying to impress her with stories or jokes, you simply listen. You ask thoughtful questions. You make her feel like she's the only person in the room. That's presence, and that's what she'll remember. But here's the twist. Don't overstay your welcome. Be the person who leaves her wanting more. When you're always available, always texting, always trying to impress, you become predictable, and predictability is boring. Instead, be the person who shows up fully, then walks away with confidence. Let her miss your presence. Let her crave the energy you bring. That's how you become unforgettable. Part 2. Walk away when it's time. Here's a hard truth. Not everyone or everything deserves a place in your life. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is walk away. Most people cling to things that don't serve them. Bad relationships, dead-end jobs, toxic friendships. They beg, they argue, they try to prove their worth. But a person who values themselves knows when to let go. Think about it. Scarcity creates value. When you walk away from something that doesn't respect you, you send a powerful message. I know my worth. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're in a relationship where you're not being treated right. You've tried talking, you've tried fixing things, but nothing changes. One day you decide to walk away. Suddenly she realizes what she's lost. That's the power of walking away. But here's the key. Walk away genuinely. Not as a trick, not as a test, but because you respect yourself. If she comes back, it's because she sees your value. If she doesn't, she was never meant to be in your life. Either way, you win. Part 3. Create emotional connections. People don't remember what you said or did. They remember how you made them feel. Think about the movies, books, or moments that stick with you. They're not the ones that were easy or predictable. They're the ones that took you on an emotional journey. Joy, sadness, excitement, wonder. The same applies to your life. If you want to be unforgettable, create emotional connections. Be warm and kind, but also a little mysterious. Be fully present one day, then focused on your goals the next. For example, imagine you're talking to someone you care about. One day you're laughing and having fun. The next you're sharing a deep, meaningful conversation. That contrast keeps people engaged. It makes them wonder, what's next with this person? Emotional connections are what make people crave your presence. They're what make you unforgettable. Part 4. Live with purpose. There's something magnetic about a person with a mission. Someone who knows where they're going and moves through life with purpose. Your mission doesn't have to be huge. It could be building a business, learning a new skill, or helping others. What matters is that you're driven by something bigger than yourself. When you live with purpose, people notice. They see your confidence, your direction, your passion. They're drawn to you because you radiate energy and focus. But here's the key. Your mission must always come first. Don't abandon your goals for anyone. Let people see that being part of your life is a privilege, not a given. Think about it. Would you rather be the person chasing others or the person others are chasing? Part 5. Be selective with your time. Here's a simple truth. People don't value what's always available. They value what's rare. If you're always there, always texting, always saying yes, people will take you for granted. But when you're selective with your time, they start to see your value. For example, imagine you're always available for someone. They call, you answer. They need help, you drop everything. Over time, they stop appreciating your time. But if you set boundaries, if you say no sometimes, they start to value the time you do give them. Be the person who prioritizes their goals and passions. Let people earn your time. That's how you become unforgettable. Part 6. Master the art of mystery. Mystery is powerful. It's what keeps people curious, engaged, and wanting more. Think about your favorite book or movie. What kept you hooked? It wasn't knowing everything up front. It was the unanswered questions, the surprises, the twists and turns. The same applies to your life. If you want to be unforgettable, don't reveal everything about yourself all at once. Keep a little mystery. Let people wonder about you. For example, instead of sharing every detail of your life on social media, keep some things private. Let people discover layers of who you are over time. That curiosity will keep them coming back for more. Part 7. Be consistent, not predictable. Consistency builds trust, but predictability kills intrigue. If you're always the same, always available, always doing the same things, people will get bored. But if you're consistent in your values and goals while keeping some unpredictability in your actions, you'll keep people engaged. For example, be consistent in your kindness and respect, but surprise her with a spontaneous adventure or a thoughtful gesture. That balance is what makes you unforgettable. Part 8. Focus on self-improvement. The best way to be unforgettable is to constantly improve yourself. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, people notice. They see your growth, your confidence, and your drive. They're inspired by you. For example, instead of chasing someone's attention, chase your own goals. Learn a new skill, take care of your health, and work on your mindset. When you're constantly improving, people will naturally be drawn to you. Part 9. Give without expecting anything in return. True impact comes from giving without expecting anything in return. When you give freely, your time, your energy, your kindness, you create a lasting impression. People remember how you made them feel, not what you got in return. For example, instead of doing things to impress someone, do them because it's who you are. That authenticity is what makes you unforgettable. Part 10. Be the person you needed. Finally, be the person you needed when you were younger. Think about the challenges you've faced and the lessons you've learned. Use that wisdom to help others. When you lift people up, they'll never forget you. For example, mentor someone, share your knowledge, or simply be there for someone who needs support. That's how you leave a legacy. So here's the question. Will you stay the same, or will you become the unforgettable version of yourself? The power is in your hands. Be present. Walk away when it's time. Create emotional connections. Live with purpose, and value your time. When you master these principles, you won't just change your life, you'll change the lives of everyone around you. This is your moment. This is Mindful Stoicism. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and stay unforgettable.